Alright, hello, this is Fabrizio.
Marco.
Gabriel.
Welcome to Calcio Worldwide.
Today's episode, we're going to be predicting and talking about the Europa League final, Roma against Sevilla.
There's only going to be one winner.
Yeah, no. Like, what? Yeah, no, I mean, look. I will say this, we had a heated discussion on this, but we need to touch more, we need to have a more clear discussion on Roma versus Sevilla. I actually changed my prediction due to the facts. I was just spitting, shooting out last episode. But there's a key thing that happened recently. Key event that could affect the outcome of this game. Guys, what is that event?
Well, Dybala might not play.
Or that news. At all?
I mean, he's not fit.
It can go either way.
You know, as a Juve fan, you know his injury troubles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's probably going to only get maybe 10 minutes.
And that's big.
It's huge for us, but Roma have dealt with him almost without him the whole season. Obviously,
I wouldn't say that, though.
He's been our best
Europa
player
especially,
this year.
But he's the reason you guys are made it to the final. Without his goal against
Feyenoord.
Yeah, Feyenoord. You guys would have lost that game.
I wouldn't say that's not the reason we made it to the final.
No,
it was
it
a
is
semi-final that we
because
played too.
No, because he scored that goal last minute of the game to tie it up.
There was a semi-final.
If he was never in the picture, you guys wouldn't have won that game.
He didn't play in any of the semifinals.
No,
Exactly.
but you guys wouldn't even have got to the
You're
semis.
saying you would have got to semis, not the finals.
Not the
No,
final.
but what's after the semis? The final.
Yeah,
but there's a whole 2 games to
It's
play.
not
in the
rocket
semis.
science, guys.
Yeah,
Obviously, he didn't play in the
apparently it is
semis.
to you.
Obviously, he didn't play in the frickin' semis,
He's the reason
guys.
that we got to the semis, yes, not to the final. If he played in the
Okay, you know what?
semis-
I'm not discussing this any further because it's just you guys are just idiots. But listen, Dybala has played games. Obviously, he was absent for a lot. He still had 20-something appearances, 30 in total, I believe.
Not 30.
In total, counting the Europa League.
I'm
Or
not
close.
sure.
He's had appearances. Yes, he's been absent. But he is your key player to win this game. That was the only reason I originally picked Roma to win. Now, I'm leaning towards Sevilla for the reasons I stated earlier in the last episode. But, which was, just for those who didn't watch that episode, definitely you guys should if you haven't. But, Roma create even less chances than Juve. Sevilla's beaten Juve, obviously. The way Sevilla plays, I think they'll be too much. I just see them beating Roma. Roma really have to score. We were talking about it before. Other Roma players have to step up. Most of them haven't this season.
Yeah.
Hopefully they do. What players could step up? I don't know. You guys, I mean,
Stefan
I have some ideas.
we played Salernitana the other day. We tied 2-2. I don't know if you guys saw that game. Number one, the referee was horrible in that game.
Mm-hmm. Well, Sharawi's hurt too, so that's the only other
No,
player.
he came back in that game.
But he still has
He scored, and he was phenomenal. He is our key player if it's not Dybala. But that being said,
just backing out Shari, just really quick, sorry to cut you off. But he's still recovering, right? He's probably not going to start the game.
No,
I think he will
he's gonna start.
Yeah.
He's going to start the game? Okay.
But Lorenzo Pellegrini, on his day, he stepped up for us a lot last season. Tammy Abraham. I mean, if Tammy Abraham is really going to get that, not even that form, just that one game that he can prove what he did last season, I wouldn't say, I'm worried not having Dybala, but Tammy Abraham on his day, he can cause any defense a problem.
But when was his day? He hasn't had a day.
If there's literally just one game for him to step up this season, he's got to do it now.
Yeah.
Forget the league at this point. This is the big moment.
But I also,
of course.
But our midfield.
But what I'm saying, when was it Abraham's day this season? He's not the Abraham from last year. Where is that Abraham? He's gone missing. Okay,
well,
but you said you were correct. He has to show up now. Now's the time because if your main man, your striker, is not scoring,
our sub striker too.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna win? Because the forward, you need your forwards to score.
As you've seen from Roma this season, our thing is set pieces.
Yeah, we pull it off.
Our defenders are the ones that actually score a lot. Smalling,
But
Ibanez, Mancini.
that can't happen all the time. I mean,
It can,
Sevilla,
but
I've seen some weaknesses on the cross, so that could be. Maybe.
They're not as strong as you think.
I think. I literally went on a rant last year how they were not that great.
Okay, they're a great team.
They're a very beatable team.
It's the Europa League experience that counts. But like what I'm saying is that
Roma has
we have experience, but not
bigger.
like that.
No, you have experience in even bigger games. Okay.
What do you mean?
No, you're thinking of the wrong team.
When Sevilla reached, but the club mentality's still there. You can't tell me it's left.
No, of course not.
Yeah,
Sevilla have got to 6 Europa League finals.
But none of these players have.
What I'm saying is, a lot of people say Europa League. Roma have Champions League experience, actual Champions League.
But
no, real champion. I'm backing you guys up now for once, and you're gonna go against.
But like, besides Tammy Abraham and Matic, Wijnaldum, but like.
Smalling,
but Smalling wasn't like.
Obviously,
it's a new Roma team from the last.
No, that is correct. You're right, Kri. You guys listen. You guys are right, but what I'm saying is Roma have to really their players. Sevilla's players are pretty good too. But I think Roma, they have some sort of quality even without Dybala to really put it on this team.
They do.
Their players just have to wake up. Pellegrini has to wake up. He has to show you was doing around.
Believe me. We're not going to listen.
Yeah.
Without our captain, I don't know how you can just go through the year winning without a captain. We've done it, but he hasn't really. He's been our captain. You seem to protect him. He isn't Roma captain quality. Not captain quality. He's not Roma captain quality.
Then who is?
I don't know, but he's definitely not.
But he has a good point. Who is?
No, I know, but he's not.
Mancini?
I think Mancini is.
No,
and if anything, if we're talking about captain, maybe not Roma captain, but even Matic, I would give him the captain.
Look. You said Mancini. Why? Because I actually agree with you. But
I agree with him too.
Yeah.
I would say personality-wise, but the thing that's different though is Roma's past captains have been guys that could carry the team on their back.
Exactly.
Pellegrini.
You can't compare those.
No, you can't.
Those are your best players
ever.
After
that was Florenzi, but even he wanted
different. Yeah.
He even showed up a lot of games. We actually did him dirty, but
we don't know how their personalities are in the locker room, but whoever Roma's guy is the one that's vocal and who can lead the team.
No,
when they're struggling.
I think
we're not Pellegrini, but
listen, we're at the end of the day, we're just fans.
Yeah.
I've gone into all these Roma articles and stuff, and they say in the locker room, Pellegrini and Mancini are the most vocal ones, are the leaders. I get it. I'm not disagreeing with you that Pellegrini hasn't stepped up this season. Hasn't been his best season, but you have to understand also in the Europa League, he's got the most goals and assists out of everyone.
No, that's true.
He's still performing. He's still putting numbers. The other day against Salernitana, he came on in the second half and he changed the game.
No, also the Feyenoord game, I thought he was man of the match. He had a fantastic.
He was good that game.
I'm telling you and another thing, when he puts on the Italy shirt, he always steps up.
Yeah, he does.
That guy, I'll tell you something about him. He plays for the badge.
He has pride.
No, but that's what I'm saying. We need that Pellegrini to the Roma can win this game. One, because Acuna's out. You said it's not their best player. Check Foot Mob. He's the highest rated player from Sevilla.
Foot Mob is BS.
Okay, but look, that's one source citing that Acuna has been statistically their best player. He's out. Roma have a chance too. Even if Acuna was on, okay, now it's got better for Roma. Roma do have quality players that can make a difference, but they're usually not there. They usually disappear.
You're right.
I can give you many names.
Besides Dybala.
One guy,
and besides Dybala, but Dybala, like you said, is hurt. He might not even play.
Well, besides Smalling too, because
there's a lot of problems right now with Roma, obviously, and there's also a lot of good things happening. I'll start with the negatives. A player that I really love, but I have to say this season hasn't really showed me his best is Spinazzola. Every time I watch him, it's like, I get it. He tore his ACL, and I feel really bad.
Same thing happened with Chiesa, too.
But
his Achilles.
It's like, I can't lie. I have to have Zaleski over him, because Zaleski, He's a bit more dangerous on the attack. Although Spinazzola is a better defender, he's not stepping up. Then Karsdorp was doing well in the beginning of the season. He dropped off. Celik has come in and he's done a really good job. Well. But I think Ibanez is another one. I mean, he's a good defender, but he's so erratic.
He makes
and now
so many mistakes.
Llorente has come in January, and he's been amazing.
Yeah.
And I would start him in the final, and I'm hearing Mourinho's leaning towards it.
Yeah. No,
I mean, Wijnaldum is like, he also broke his tibia. That's a big one.
That's huge.
Some games he's good, and in some games he disappears.
I mean, guys.
But he puts in the work. That's what I'm saying.
But there's one player on Roma that I've seen all season has been our most consistent player. He knows what I'm going to say. It's not Dybala. It's not Pellegrini. It's not Mancini. It's Nemanja Matic.
Yeah.
He's been Roma's most consistent player. And you could see the guys played at Chelsea. The guys played at Manchester United. The guys played at under Mourinho.
Yeah.
If Roma are to win this game, this guy is going to be the key player.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. And I was going to say, I think our key thing for this game is our midfield.
Yeah.
We have Matic. We have Cristante, who's doing very good this
Both
season.
phenomenal.
We have, Pellegrini. We have Wijnaldum. Our midfield this game is gonna be, like, if they play bad, we're going to lose. If they play well, guys, they're not going to let Sevilla go beyond the defense. I promise you. Matic, Cristante, Wijnaldum, Pellegrini on their day. Even Pellegrini, yes. Sevilla will not get past us. I promise you.
But if you're Mourinho, how would you guys start off this game? Because, I mean, look.
Don't risk anything.
I think, yes, but I think playing too conservative like you guys did, second level Bayer Leverkusen, I doubt Mourinho's going to go that way. But that you have to take those chances against Sevilla. They give it to you sometimes. They're great defensively, but you have to finish. The key to this game is scoring. Abraham, I think he's the main guy that has to show up. You have to show up. El Shaarawy, if he's playing, you gotta perform like you have before.
One guy we haven't talked about that has been Roma's like new inspiring player is our young talent, Bove. This guy has come in. He scored against Leverkusen. He played at center back the other day against Salernitana. He's a center mid. He's short. He's a great player. I'm telling you,
he's short.
Mourinho, what Mourinho has done really well is he's got our youth players into a great spot for Roma. But like you said, like what I think his game plan is gonna be. This guy is the most experienced manager when it comes to finals. It's him or Ancelotti's. They know how to win finals. I really think this is his plan. He's gonna come in. He's gonna do the Mourinho way. He's gonna park the bus, defend. But there's one thing that I know that he's gonna tell his players. You need to take your chance.
Yeah.
And I think this reminds me of Inter Bayern Munich. If you watched Inter Bayern Munich in 2010, Bayern did have chances. But Inter defended really well. Diego Milito had 2 chances. Slotted in.
Yeah.
That's it.
No, I think they're going to do what they did the first game against Bayern Leverkusen. They won 1-0. What do they do the second game? Defend. You might think that's stupid. Because, obviously, it is sometimes. But Mourinho has done this forever. It's not like he just...
It's not play like that, though.
But he's been doing this for like 15 years.
Right,
for like maybe 15, 20 years. Yeah. It's not like he just, all of a sudden, you know what? I'm going to change my game plan. I'm going to go defend. No, he's been doing this. So I trust him that we're going to score. We're going to score the first goal. We're going to defend the whole time.
I'll tell you what I would do. But first, Kri, what do you think about
I agree. I think the key to Roma winning this game is playing the Mourinho way. The problem is Sevilla is also capable of playing that way as well.
Yeah,
exactly.
Because they were able to defend against Juve and we just couldn't get past them. But that's a different story. So Roma have no choice. They have to take their chances.
Mm-hmm.
This is when it counts. More than any game this season, they got to do it now. Players got to step up and take a chance.
No, I feel like we are. Bro, I have such like this confidence in me that I feel like...
I mean, look, listen. I'm picking Sevilla win only because... Listen, I probably shouldn't want them to win, but I want Roma to win.
You shouldn't want them to win?
You should.
Well, because of how much you guys talked with all that, and you guys are going to get too overconfident. That's typical Roma stuff. But guys, look. I mean, Acuña's missing, but Sevilla's fullbacks like
you and Acuña, bro.
No. But what
I loves it.
Yeah, I don't love Messi, bro. It's like relax.
Listen, against Juve, what was troubling them? Wing play.
Listen,
No,
listen, don't-
wait. Listen, Sevilla was giving the crosses were bothering Juve the first leg. Second leg, Allegri fixed it, but we had an issue. We couldn't finish our chances. If Roma are gonna come out the typical Mourinho way, the conservative approach, that way doesn't produce many chances.
No.
Produce even less than Allegri's method. You know, they have to be very precise with what they do.
Well, you're talking about wing playing crosses, right? Let me tell you something about Roma and compared to Juve.
Please say what I'm going to say.
Juve don't have good defenders this year.
Thank
in my
you.
opinion.
I was going to say that.
And
I was gonna
Juventus
say that.
don't have tall defenders.
Danilo is better
On the
than-
crosses,
than-
what
Bro,
happens?
and
I'm
Handballs.
sorry, and I know Krieg can agree on this. This season, no one's better than Smalling. on
Danilo is better than Smalling.
Bro,
Huh?
No,
You're
he's
so
not.
biased.
No, it's not
that's
biased. It's
biased.
just fact.
Christian, what do you feel
Biased.
like?
The problem is, Danilo's a right back. He's not even a center back.
No, that's
Bro,
this is my
looking
point.
at his
No, but I'm
center
saying you
backs
said
alone,
Smalling
This
is
is-
better than all
Looking at
defenses.
his
This
center
I'm
backs
saying
alone,
this
Roma's center backs are
season,
better.
this season,
Even
Roma's
this season.
center backs have been better
You
than
crazy?
Juve's. And
Smalling,
what- just
guys,
let me
we're not gonna
finish.
go into this again. Are you serious? Okay, that's just typical Roma bias. But anyway, go ahead. Go say why you think Smalling is better than any defender on Juve.
I'm not
Go ahead.
saying that. Well, yeah,
That's what
I
you
think
just-
he is, but
yeah.
that wasn't my main point. My main point is Roma are really good at defending crosses.
Yeah, that's what
All
I'm saying.
except the Milan game.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
So
No,
but
that's
what
what I was
I'm,
gonna
what
say,
I'm
yeah,
saying
yeah.
is that Smalling is a big defender. He's great in the air, and he's great at reading the game. Mancini's fantastic in the air. Ibanez and Llorente are fantastic in the air. Juventus, besides Bremer, are Alexandro and Danilo good in the air?
no.
But Bremer,
Danilo's not
Bremer
that
with the
bad,
handballs.
No,
too.
no, I mean,
Danilo's not that bad, but
And I think-
height matters.
No.
Only Bremer and Gatti.
But
are
guys,
better.
wing
but-
play doesn't just mean crosses in the air.
No, really? Well, we know that.
No, we know that. Yeah.
Yeah, we know that, but that's our main thing, though.
You need defenders with fast reaction time too, which neither Smalling or Mancini are.
You've
are.
clearly never seen.
Yeah,
Smalling.
bro.
You clearly
No,
never
no.
seen Smalling
No,
play.
guys, come on, really? Seriously?
You've never
Bro.
seen Smalling play.
I've never seen them
Smalling
play.
is top 5 Serie A center backs. He's got to be.
Bro,
and you're gonna tell me no? The past couple
Name-
seasons,
name them all five right
okay,
now.
the
wait.
past couple seasons in Serie A, he's been one of the best defenders. I'm not gonna say he's the best because he's not. To me, the best is Bastoni. But besides Inter's defense, that's why Inter wanted Smalling. Inter wanted Smalling. You know that, right?
Yeah, they wanted
They got
Smalling.
Acerbi instead. because
I'm
they
not
couldn't
saying
get
Smalling sucks. I'm saying to say he's better than everybody on Juve and top 5. I mean, actually,
Defending-wise?
top 5. I might give you.
You're saying
like fifth.
You're saying Danilo's a better defender than Smalling?
I think
Are
so.
you really
yeah.
that biased in your head?
No.
Are you really
Yes.
that biased in your head?
Yes. Smalling makes so many. I mean,
Huh? Don't even say
I
mistakes,
have
bro.
not
Yeah,
seen.
he does.
I've seen Smalling make like one
the
mistake.
Lazio game.
Fab, are you talking
The
about?
Lazio game was not him.
Are you talking about
That was
Ibanez? Are you talking about Ibanez
sorry,
or Smalling?
Ibanez.
Who are you talking about?
Ibanez, yes.
He's-
who
are you
we
talking
Danilo's
about?
better than
Yeah.
Ibanez. I'll give you
Okay.
that.
But even to say,
Oh god.
okay, if you say Smalling's better than any Juventus player, whatever. But to say your whole defense is better than Juve's whole defense,
This season, yes.
no, absolutely not. And the stats even prove it. Roma have conceded they've conceded at least 10 more. How many goals? They conceded more than Juve,
5.
for sure. They've conceded more goals than Juve for sure.
5.
Their goal difference is even worse.
Let me end your argument right here.
You're blinded by
You know your
biasness.
defense isn't just your center backs. You have a world-class goalkeeper. We don't.
Okay.
And your goalkeeper...
Okay.
Wait. Your goalkeeper has bailed you out many times
If your
this
defender
season. And not
sucks,
just Szczesny.
dude,
Bellingham
listen.
too.
If your defense was as good as it was, it would still your goalkeeper wouldn't have a problem. Your goalkeeper
I'm
wouldn't
not
have a
saying
problem.
our goalkeeper...
So
I'm not saying our defense
to
is the
say
best.
Roma's
I'm saying our
defense is better than Juve's is absurd.
I think
I'm
our-
not. Juve's defense is not great. I'm not saying that, but it's better than Roma's. Clearly, the stats
Listen,
show.
all right. If
Pull
listen,
up the
if
goal
we
difference.
win,
I don't think so.
if we win
Okay.
Wednesday, I think you need to just.
What's Roma's goal different? Okay,
Stop
Roma have
talking.
conceded 30. Okay, honestly,
35, us
it's
32.
close. I mean, 35
Right
to,
there.
against 32.
That's what I'm saying. Your goalkeeper is the difference. That's what I'm
It's
saying.
really hard to
I've
say.
seen Juve and Roma this season. I'm speaking Juventus overall the last
You've
couple
seen
seasons.
Roma and Juve this season. So have we. It's
Okay,
not
yeah,
different.
but
but what
Roma
I'm
like
saying,
us.
what I'm saying is that the only
That's
difference
just
is your
delusional
goalkeeper.
bias.
It's your goalkeeper. He's
Bro,
he's
you're
literally
being-
He
Bias.
literally pulled you
If-
out of games like crazy.
If your defense was that much better than ours, or even better, whatever, we wouldn't have less goals conceded.
Bro, I don't think Patricio
even the
is
goalkeeper.
an amazing
Because if
goalkeeper.
your defense is good, your goalkeeper will not be seeing anything.
Our goalkeeper is not the best. He's literally just a
Okay,
good
look, listen,
goalkeeper.
whatever. This is
average
arguing
goalkeeper.
with, like I said, arguing with an intelligent person is tough, but arguing with a bunch of dumbasses is impossible.
That's coming
Winning
from
an
someone
argument.
that thought
So-
Juve was going to
so
win the
winning an
Europa League.
argument with a bunch of
biased.
dumbasses.
Juve was
So
going to win the
biased.
Europa League, right?
You're so
Yeah.
Who
biased.
said Juve was going to win the
Okay.
Europa League?
Fabrizio
Now you said
biased.
Sevilla is. Let's see if you're wrong again.
Winning an argument with an
Let's see if
intelligent
you-
person is
No, no,
tough.
no, no.
But winning an
You-
argument with a bunch of dumbasses is impossible.
Yo,
I want you to do this. I want you to do this. When Roma win the Europa League, I want you to tell everyone that you're a fool because
That I'm a fool. I'm a fool. I originally
Bro,
picked
you
Roma
got
to win.
if Roma.
You guys
you
are
just
fools.
said Sevilla's gonna win, and not only that, you
How am I
said
fool?
Juve was gonna win the Europa
Logically,
League.
Sevilla are
So,
the favorites
okay, wait.
anyway.
Who's gonna win the Europa
So
League?
everybody's a fool.
Who's gonna win the Europa League?
I think Sevilla will win.
Okay, so we'll keep that in mind.
Okay. It goes both ways. Just for picking a team, the favorite to win, I'm a fool. Okay, so it goes both ways.
Well, you are a fool because
You said Juventus was gonna win the Europa League. Not even just win the Europa League. You said easy.
I never said easy. I never said easy. Put a word in my mouth.
Alex, you gotta rewind that.
Rewind. Listen, it's gonna look more ridiculous on you if you guys lose. After all the ridiculous statements you guys said, is gonna look even worse.
Actually, it's gonna
For picking
look
the favorites,
more
I'm gonna look
ridiculous
like a fool.
on you.
For picking the favorites, I'm gonna look like a fool.
If Roma win the Europa League, it's gonna look worse on you. You want to know why? Because you said Juve was gonna win. Not only that, you talked my team for not only just this year, not only last year,
As I should.
my whole
As
life.
everybody should.
And this is the time that my
arrogance
crazy.
that you
If
guys-
we win, don't you see the cycle of this year? Your team
Can I have
has
one
not
answer?
beat. Your team has not beat my team at all this season. Your team had
We got robbed that first game and we only played twice.
Okay, and then you lost.
You
to
guys
us.
are
Then you lost.
like I said.
No. Wait.
Alright,
Then
end of
let me talk. Let me talk.
You can't handle the truth.
Then you
Cut it
said
off.
You can't handle
Cut
the
it off
truth.
right here.
Then you said
I don't argue with
that
stupid people.
Juve was gonna beat Roma in the final. You didn't even make it. We're in the final.
You're so
As-
biased.
And now, if we beat the team that beat you, you're a complete laughing
You know what's
stock.
crazy? You know what's crazy? Everything you said this
You
year
got
is wrong.
Sevilla don't even have their first.
What
their
have you
full
been
team.
right about
Yeah,
this
what have you been
year?
right about?
Everything you're right about?
Everything.
Roma
everything
going out
you
to
said.
Cremonese.
Everything you
Roma
said.
going out to
has got-
Cremonese. I was right.
You think I care
Do I
about?
need to
We
rewrite
lost
the
to
chat?
Inter in
Alright.
the
Why
Coppa
don't we make the
Italia.
chat pop?
Guys, come to the next episode. We're done here.
Yeah, we're done. I don't talk to stupid people.
Roma,
He's too
2020
shitty right here.
Europa League winners.
Yeah.
You guys.